softball coaching staff, we welcome you to the 2021 graduating class senior night. We would like to thank all of you for raising your daughters within the Venice softball community. It has been a pleasure watching the girls grow into wonderful young ladies, on and off the diamond. We have a record number of seniors on the team this year, so let's get started. Number 2, escorted by her mother, Nicole McGrath, senior Tatum McGrath.
It feels like just the other day I was a freshman playing my first home game, and 4 quick years later, here I am walking down the field on senior night. All the joking around, dancing, hacky-sacking, hard work, and tears that all lead us here to this moment. I would like to consider myself lucky because finding teammates like the ones I have now is super rare, and all have truly made my experience here 1,000 times better. So I want to start off by thanking the girls around me for making each season full of amazing memories no matter what the results were. Finding a group of girls that get along like we all do is tough, and every single one of you have impacted me in one way or another. Don't even get me started on the impact that each coach has had on me throughout the years. You all have no idea how much your time and energy really means to me. Each one of you have seen me grow, not only as a player but as a person, and I've learned a handful of lessons from all of you that will last a lifetime. I want to thank Coach Seib for equaling my crazy and giving me the chance to play for him 4 years in a row. It's been one heck of a journey, and I'm glad I've gotten the chance to call you my coach. Thank you, Coach Erb, for always knowing what to say and inspiring me to be the best version of myself. You are definitely one of the wisest old guys I've ever met. Thank you, Coach Roper, for teaching me to have discipline, consistency, and passion for everything I do. You not only motivate me to work hard, but also to be selfless. Coach Chelsea, thank you for being a role model to me since I could remember. You taught me life will only take you as far as you're willing to work. Coach Rick, I thank you for never giving up on me and being one of the best coaches I've ever had. I love you like family. And lastly, I want to thank Coach Mike for introducing me to the love of the game. You all have made a huge difference in who I am as a player, and I'm so thankful to say that I've had some of the best coaching around. I also want to thank the families that have helped me get to where I am today and were there for me when I needed it most. You all know who you are. Most importantly, I want to appreciate and thank the most supportive and selfless woman ever, my mom. We have been through it all together, both centering our lives around softball ever since I first picked up the ball. It hasn't always been easy, and despite all odds, we made it. I'm beyond grateful for all that you have sacrificed to give me the opportunity to play softball and chase my dreams. You finally got your senior night. I love you, Mom. And for this season, we still have a lot of games left in us, and we will continue to ride it down.
Good job, Tatum. Next will be number 3, Abby Hascall, escorted by her father, James, mother, Vilma, and sisters, Charlie and Fifi.
As a senior, you never expect time to go by so fast. These past months have flown by, and before we know it, we'll be in college, living on our own, and becoming adults. I started going to Venice at the end of my sophomore year, and it was a huge change from where I'm from. When I met everyone for the first time, I was so nervous. I didn't know how they would react to meeting me and my older sister, Charlie, aka Chuck. As most of the girls on the team know, I was ghetto, and when I say ghetto, I mean ghetto. No one could hardly understand what I was saying because of the words I used and the way I talked. Y'all still make fun of me for saying bogus. Thanks, Jordan. I really love the friendships I've made with all of my teammates. We always have a great time together on and off the fields. The amount of support and love we give each other is insane. We never let anyone fall. I've not only learned how to be a better ball player, but a better teammate. You guys are my rock. I love you all and can't wait to see what y'all will accomplish. And to my coaches, I cannot thank you enough for all that you make possible. I want to thank you guys for accepting me the way I came and transforming me into a better person. Thank you for conditioning us till we throw up. Thank you for making us bump off this stupid pitching machine. And thank you for the wonderful names you call us, example, Blackheads. And most importantly, thank you for coaching us to just be great. Thank you for helping us become better and better every day. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be the person or ball player I am today. I love y'all. I'm gonna miss seeing y'all every day. I'm gonna miss all the laughs we had. I'm gonna miss playing hacky sack with y'all before games. I'm gonna miss y'all so much. And to my family, thank you so much for being there for me and supporting me. Thank you for waking up early and driving me to my tournaments. Thank you for spending probably hundreds of dollars on concession food. Thank you, Bobby, for encouraging me. Thank you, Mommy, for lifting me up. Thank you, Charlie, for being my mental supporter. Thank you, Fifi, for being my number one. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna miss the game. I wish I had just one more year. This game means so much to me. If I didn't play softball, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Knowing that this is my last year on the field makes me want to go 10 times harder. And to my future self, always remember the amount of work you've put into this. All the teammates you've had, all the friendships you've made, and most importantly, the amazing memories that you've created. I'm sad that this is my last year, and boy does time fly. Next thing I know, it's going to be my last time stepping on the field. I love you all so much. We got this. Lil Hascall, out.
Great job, Adam. Next we have number 4, Megan Hanley, escorted by her mother, Eva.
Hi everyone, I want to first start by saying thank you all for coming tonight and every night to watch us crazy monkeys play. It's been one wild ride with these crazy people and I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. I want to start by thanking Coach Herb. I love you, old man. Thank you for always believing me and saying crazy stuff to cheer me up. I may pick on you, Coach Herb, but I know you're tough. Plus, since the dementia's kicking in, don't forget it anyways. I'm going to miss you so much when I leave because you've always been there for me for a long time. Thank you so much, Coach Herb, for everything. I'd also like to thank the Hallback family. They are like second family to me. If it were not for Kim and Chuck Hallback, I'd not be here tonight because they convinced me to come play for Fast and Furious after I quit softball. Both my family and the Hallback family like to juice it together, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh boy, I cannot forget about Coach Steve. Thank you, Coach Steve, for 4 of the craziest years of my life. You're one weird guy, but I'm weird too, so it goes good together. I also want to thank Coach Roper for building me to have the biggest legs on the team, because as you can tell, my legs are huge. And honestly, thank you, Coach Roper, for teaching me how to do the squat correctly. I can still picture you giving me that weird look when I wasn't squatting right in the gym. I've saved the best for last. I want to, of course, thank my family. We are a bunch of wackos, but they push me to work hard every day, and they never let me give up on my dreams. My mom and dad are easily the best people that I look up to in my life, and I love them so much. My grandparents are the people I cherish the most because they taught me how to be strong and fearless, and they are both my heroes. I have made so many good friends on this team, including my homie since pre-K, Joe Biscuit. Don't ask how she got the scar on her island. That is not my fault. Anyways, this team has a special place in my heart because we're all bringing crazy aspects to the table, and because of that, they made me who I am today. Let's get that state championship. We ride it on! Woo, woo, woo!
Great job, Megan. Next we have number 7, JoJo O'Brian, escorted by her father, Mike, and her mother, Tracy.
Hey everyone, it's crazy to think that this year will be my last year playing the game that I've been playing all my life. I wouldn't trade it for the world. So many unforgettable memories have been made. And trust me, when you play with a group of girls like these ones, there are going to be some wild ones. I would first like to thank my family because they have inspired me to work hard and be the best person I could possibly be. They have supported me every step of the way, and I really appreciate that. I thank them for spending so many hours of their time at the softball field, not only watching me play, but coaching me as well. Thanks to my sister and my brother for always wishing me good luck before my games. I guess you guys can be pretty cool. Thank you, Mom, for always making sure I am awake and ready to go on those early morning tournament days. I know I am not a pleasant person to wake up in the morning. Sorry for that. Love you. And for the man, the myth, the legend, my dad. Thank you for always spending your time after work, going to practice with me, and helping me in the cages when I need it. Yes, I know I may give you attitude sometimes, but it's only because I love you. LOL. I would like to thank all of the coaches I've had these past few years for teaching me to never give up and telling me it's okay to make a mistake, it's part of the game. In these past 4 years, I have not only made some best friends, but sisters. This does include my pre-K homie, my chopstick, Megan. And yes, you can ask her about the scar on my eyelid as she watched it all go down in the wizard circle back in Taylor. Anyways, this team will always be my second family. I love you guys and stay swaggy.
Great job, JoJo. Next we have number 9, Becka Mellor, escorted by her father, Randy, mother, Katie, and sister, Kendall.
Good evening, everyone. I cannot believe tonight is finally the night, my senior night. I have looked forward to this moment for 4 years, and now that it is here, I feel thankful more than anything else. Thankful for the opportunities, growth, memories, and experiences I have had on this field and with this team. It is crazy to think of how far we have all come as people, friends, and teammates. I am so happy to have these amazing people in my life. especially my fellow seniors. It has been a wild ride up until this point, and this year, more than I ever would have imagined. I am so thankful for every second I get to spend on this field. And yes, I was crying as I taped this up. After last year was taken away from us, I was devastated. But now, we are back where we left off, and I'm determined to make the most of every last game I have left. These 4 years have gone by so fast, from conditioning with points and pumpkin games and sled races, to season with its fan rides and victories. My best high school memories have come from this team. I am so thankful to have the opportunity to continue playing the sport I love so much in college, and I will never forget my years spent here. Thank you to my family for supporting this pursuit of mine since I was 3. Thank you to all the coaches here for caring about us all so much, and thank you to my teammates for being some of the most amazing people I've ever met. To all the underclassmen, appreciate every day you get here, because it really does fly by. I know you will all continue doing great things after we leave. This team, which has become so much more than that to me, will forever be bonded through our time spent at Venice High. I hope I am not too much of an emotional wreck right now, because although I may seem sad, my years as a Navy Indian will only be looked back on happily. I cannot wait to finish out this journey with you all and see where all the hard work we have done takes us. I love you guys.
Great job, Becka. Next, we have number 15, Abby Casertano, escorted by her mother, Kim, her sister, Kalina, and her stepfather, Norm.
My journey with this sport began in about 3rd grade when they handed out flyers for Miss Venice Fastpitch. I took that flyer with me and brought it home to my mom, and she signed me up. Many games and teams later, here we are. I can't believe I am a senior and getting ready to graduate now. I want to thank every single coach I have had throughout my softball career. It was definitely a rocky journey, but it all adds up to this in the end. These coaches, especially the Venice High softball coaches, have taught me lessons I will carry with me forever. I have learned to be selfless and to be thankful for the opportunities I'm given. And for all you little ones, make sure you take it all in because it really does go by so fast, and before you know it, you'll be here too. I thank you all for the 4 incredible years I spent at Venice High. I want to look back and share my favorite memory with you all. Last year before our season ended, my sister got to start a game against Riverview. She hit a home run that game and it was so exciting. She was always one of the smaller kids, so it just wasn't something anyone expected, and it was so crazy and I was so happy for her. Next, I want to give special thanks to this team whom we all shared blood, sweat, and tears. It is a sisterhood unlike any other that I've been a part of, and I am very thankful for them all. I also want to thank my parents for allowing me to have these opportunities. Whether it was a tournament across the country or just up the road, they were always in the stands and never complained about anything. I will be continuing my academic career at Florida Gulf Coast University in the fall, and I will be majoring in psychology.
Great job, Abby. Next, we have number 16, Liv Seibert, escorted by her mother, Barb, her father, Sean, sister, Sydney, and brother, Sean Jr.
Hey y'all, softball has been my life for the past 14 years, and sadly it's coming to an end. Softball has had me banged up and bruised since I can remember. I can't remember anything, so it really tells you a lot. Since the first time I walked on the field, I've never wanted to leave. The field was my first home. It's where I could go when I needed space or just to have some fun. It's where I made the best friendships and memories. I would first like to start by thanking my parents and my brother and sister because they have been with me since day one. If I did not have my family, I would not even be here. I thank my parents the most because they have been with me every step of the way, and they have spent countless hours in the blistering hot sun watching and supporting me play. Even through the good and bad times of softball, my parents always encouraged me to keep playing and have fun. My sister has devoted a lot of her time to help me, whether it was front toss or playing catch. She always supported me through thick and thin. Even though we fight and have our arguments, I still look up to you. My brother has always been a big supporter, even if he was not able to go to all my games. He always wishes me good luck, and it means so much. Next, I would like to thank all the coaches I've had the past 14 years. If it were not for them, I would have never stayed in the game. They made it so fun. I was always so happy to go to practice and games. My favorite thing about the game is making new friends and cheering for my fellow teammates. I've made so many friends playing softball that will last a lifetime. Everyone has impacted my life in the best way possible, and I love them all so much. Every game so far this season, I've somehow managed to fall down before every game we play. The memories I've made from playing will be the thing I miss the most about softball. My all-time favorite memory is when we went on our Jupiter trip. We made the short mini-series that I will remember forever. In the fall, I will be attending the University of North Florida to further my education. I'm majoring in business management and minoring in accounting or finance. These next years will be hard being on my own and without softball, but I will never forget what this sport did for me. I will always love this sport. Peace out, Venice!
Great job, Liv. Next, we have number 21, Bri O'Connell, escorted by her mother Tracy, her father Sean, and brothers Jacob and Michael.
Looking back on the years, I don't know where I would be without this sport. I never thought that the years would go by so fast. I can remember those AU rec ball days like they were just yesterday. I have met so many amazing people through this game that have changed my life for the better. To all my teammates, thanks for all the good memories and the impact you have left on my life. I will never forget all the van rides, hotel stays, and good times. Thank you to my parents and siblings for all the softball practices, lessons, games, and tournaments you supported me through. I would not be playing at this level without you guys. I love you guys and can never thank you enough for all you have given me over the years. I also want to thank all of my coaches that have worked with me and pushed me to be the player that I am today. Saying goodbye will be hard, but this field will always have a place in my heart. Forever, Lady Indian.
Great job, Bri. Next, we have number 23, Madison Johnson, escorted by her mother Tammy, her father Trent, and joining us via FaceTime is her brother Ben.
I can't believe it's here already. It feels like yesterday I was stepping onto a softball field for the first time. Next year, my softball career will come to an end and I will be attending Southeastern University, where I will major in early childhood education. There are so many experiences that have taught me so much throughout these years, and that started with the people standing next to me. First, I want to thank my parents for supporting me throughout my softball journey for 7 years. From driving me to tournaments to letting me get in the car smelling like I haven't showered in a week, you guys have been my rock and the reason I am who I am. All the lessons, lectures, and hours spent just listening to me talk have meant more than you will ever know. You guys are truly the reason I've made it this far. Now I want to thank all of my coaches, from travel ball to high school, for helping make me the person I am today. Not only did they teach me about softball, but they taught me lessons about life that I will carry with me to college and into my future. Being on this team has already given me more of a sense of community than I ever imagined. All of my teammates have given me lifelong memories that I will cherish forever. One of my favorite memories is the trip to Jupiter sophomore year. We made that movie that had us dying laughing, and we all bonded so much over the course of that trip. These kinds of memories are what is going to make me miss everyone so much next year. I will miss watching our games in the boardroom while Coach Erb rewinds the errors 15 times. I will miss Coach C singing my name every 5 seconds. I will miss Coach Roper's inspirational lessons about life. I will miss Coach B's baking. I will miss Coach Chelsea trying to fit everyone's elbow guards on her arms. I will miss Coach Jeannie's constant smile and positive attitude. I will miss losing my voice from screaming in the dugout. I will miss hanging up Carson's K sign. But most of all, I will miss the environment and the feeling of being a part of a team. These are some of the best teammates and girls to be around every single day, and I'm very lucky to be a part of this team. A lot of people take things like this for granted, and we learned that the hard way last year. I am very thankful to step onto this field every day and spend hours with these girls that feel like sisters. It's not very often that you see a high school team that has the relationships that we do, and it's amazing to see how that tight-knit group transfers onto the field. We all have each other's backs on the field, but most importantly, we have each other's backs off the field, and that will last forever. These years went by so fast that I thought this would never be me standing here about to graduate high school in less than 3 months. These years have taught me a lot, and I know it's the same for everyone that is wearing a uniform for Venice High School right now. I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us.
Great job, Madison. Next, we have number 32, Kayleigh Roper, escorted by her father Brent, mother Charlotte.
Wow. Everyone said this day would come fast, but I could never imagine myself finally here. There is so much I want to say. I want to thank everyone who has played a role in getting me to where I am.
Mr. Hartman, thank you for doing the announcements, music, and especially the banners. Coach Chelsea, Coach B, Coach Jeannie, and the JV coaches, thank you for working hard and supporting me and my teammates these past few years. Coach C, thank you for all you've done the past 4 years and having my back. We all know that this game is a process, and I appreciate you trusting me through it. I'm going to miss the van rides and games and all the laughs we shared. Coach Herb, a lot of people don't know how much you've done for me. You're the person I look forward to calling when something happens in my life, whether it is good or bad. You're a mentor to me, and you have no idea how much I appreciate that. You have always supported me and been there, and I'm sure we'll have many conversations as I play in college. Mom, thank you for always being my happy, cheerful person to look at after the games. Made sure I ate good and was happy before going to bed. Nana, our relationship is special, and I know that. You're the person I go to when I want to talk and learn new things. There is so much you have to offer, and I love every moment I spend with you. To the rest of my family who has supported me and watched my games, it means the world to me, and your interest keeps me motivated. To my team, you guys are some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. I never expected to have such a great experience in high school. You guys are crazy and fun and loud, and I love every second of it. I'm going to miss getting my hair braided by you guys and having team dinners and doing our handshakes. It is hard to find this many girls who get along so well. Becka, you have been my right hand since freshman year. I love playing with you and getting to know you. Good luck at the collegiate level. I will be rooting for you. Dad, where do I even start? You are my rock. This chapter of my life is coming to a close, and I want you to know that you're the person I will always rely on and appreciate the most. I will not be where I am without all the sacrifices you have made. The thing I'm going to miss the most is going to the field and hitting with you. We have had our great days and our bad days, but I loved all of it. Outside of softball, you have made me feel strong and beautiful, and there's nothing more I could ask for. You are my person, and I love you. I will always be Daddy's little girl.
Great job, Kayleigh. Great job, Kayleigh. Congratulations to the entire 2021 senior class. You got this. Before we break, I'd like to Casertano, please show yourselves to be recognized. Great job, ladies. Steve, do you have anything else? Very good. For those family members of the senior class, the booster board is offering a light buffet in the concession area. Except for you, Hanley. And as Port Charlotte does not have their seniors here yet, we will honor them at a later time. Thank you, everyone.